down the street. I hope that he, too, will address himself.
The announcement from Julie Newmar on set, declaring "I'm not wearing any," sent shockwaves through the production of ABC's Batman. This moment, filled with both surprise and intrigue, was captured by a hidden camera, adding an unexpected layer to the already vibrant atmosphere of the show. Newmar, who portrayed the iconic Catwoman, was known for her playful and flirtatious demeanor, which perfectly matched the campy tone of the series. The hidden camera footage revealed not just the spontaneity of the moment, but also the camaraderie among the cast and crew, showcasing the behind-the-scenes dynamics that often went unnoticed by viewers. As the series progressed, the playful interactions and unexpected moments became part of its charm, contributing to its cult status. The blend of humor, action, and colorful characters created a unique viewing experience that resonated with audiences. The hidden camera incident with Newmar became a legendary anecdote, illustrating the light-hearted spirit that defined the show. This blend of on-screen antics and off-screen surprises kept fans engaged and eager for more, solidifying Batman's place in television history.
He's such a gentleman.
Initially, the casting for the iconic role of Batman took an unexpected turn when producer Ed Graham considered former Los Angeles Rams quarterback Mike Henry for the part. Graham's vision for the television series was to create a show that mirrored the light-hearted tone of George Reeves in The Adventures of Superman from the 1950s. He aimed to develop a Saturday morning kids series that would capture the imagination of young viewers. After securing a deal with CBS, Henry was set to don the cape and cowl. However, as CBS began to hesitate and delay the project, Henry made a pivotal decision to step away from the role in favor of playing Tarzan. This shift opened the door for ABC, which was more eager to pursue the Batman project. ABC quickly secured the licensing rights and moved forward with producer William Dozier and writer Lorenzo Semple. They both recognized that the show would resonate best with audiences if it embraced a playful and campy approach, rather than taking itself too seriously. This decision ultimately shaped the series into the beloved classic that fans remember today.
Okay, Cape Crusader, you got me.
All right, let's see what's in that case.
In the 1966 television series Batman, Robin's dialogue became a memorable aspect of the show, particularly his frequent exclamations of "Holy blank." This catchphrase was inspired by the Tom Swift novels, which were popular children's books that many of the screenwriters had read during their youth. The writers drew from their fond memories of these stories to create Robin's enthusiastic and often humorous reactions to various situations. Phrases like "holy cryptology," "Batman," and "holy heart failure," Batman showcased Robin's youthful exuberance and added a lighthearted tone to the series. These expressions were not original to the character, but were instead a clever nod to the literary influences that shaped the show's dialogue. The use of such phrases contributed to the campy charm of the series, making it a beloved classic that resonated with audiences of all ages. The playful language helped to define Robin's character as the eager and sometimes naive sidekick, always ready to support Batman in their crime-fighting adventures. The clever writing and nostalgic references to Tom Swift books created a unique blend of humor and action that became a hallmark of the series. The dialogue not only entertained viewers, but also reflected the cultural context of the time, where such playful language was embraced in children's programming. The series remains a significant part of television history, with Robin's memorable lines continuing to be quoted and celebrated by fans.
Overseas trip. Now, sit down, sir. It won't take a minute.
In the summer of 1965, Hugh Hefner's Playboy Club in Chicago became a surprising catalyst for the revival of interest in the Batman character. While the television series was already in development at ABC, the playful spirit surrounding Batman was not entirely new. The club screened chapters of the 1943 Batman serial, captivating audiences filled with cheering college students. This campy revival struck a chord, leading to a wave of enthusiasm that Columbia, the serial's distributor, recognized. They took the show on the road, allowing more audiences to experience the charm and humor of the old series. By the time the new Batman series premiered in 1966, a significant portion of its audience was already primed to appreciate the comedic elements woven into the show. The playful tone and campy style of the series resonated with viewers who had been introduced to the character's lighter side through Hefner screenings. This connection between the past and the present helped shape the unique identity of the 1966 Batman series, blending nostalgia with fresh humor. The influence of Hefner's events played a crucial role in setting the stage for the show's success, as it tapped into a cultural moment that embraced both irony and entertainment. The combination of the original serial's charm and the new series' playful approach created a phenomenon that would leave a lasting mark on television history.
Yes, that represents two old ladies who are backing Harry Goldwinner, the monarchist candidate.
The producer faced a challenge in casting the title role for the 1966 television series Batman. He was uncertain about who could embody the iconic character until he stumbled upon a television commercial for Nestle's Quick, a chocolate mixed drink. In this ad, Adam West, a 36-year-old actor, showcased his talent by playfully imitating the suave demeanor of James Bond. His delivery was filled with a charming sense of humor that caught the producer's attention. Recognizing West's potential, the producer decided to present two screen tests to the executives at ABC. One test featured Adam West, while the other showcased actor Lyle Waggoner. This approach allowed the executives to make a choice based on their preferences. Ultimately, Adam West's unique blend of charisma and comedic timing won over the decision-makers, leading him to secure the role of Batman. His portrayal would go on to define the character for a generation, blending campy humor with the serious undertones of the superhero genre.
At Yale University.
You don't remember what you were going to tell us?
Why do you have a purple mask on?
The show was physically demanding for Burt Ward, who was given his first acting role after auditioning with Adam West and demonstrating his prowess with judo throws and tumbling. Ward's experiences on the set of Batman were filled with challenges that tested his limits. He often found himself in dangerous situations that could have led to serious injury. During his first scene in the Batmobile, a stuntman was sitting in for West, and the passenger door was left open. This oversight nearly caused Ward to be thrown out of the vehicle, highlighting the risks involved in filming. In addition to this close call, Ward faced other perilous moments. A 2x4 unexpectedly sailed into his face after an explosion, a reminder of the unpredictable nature of stunts. He also endured burns on multiple occasions due to pyrotechnics, which were a common element in the show's action sequences. One particularly frightening incident involved sparks flying from the back of the Batmobile, which added to the list of hazards he encountered while portraying Robin. These experiences not only shaped his time on the show, but also left a lasting impression on him, as he often reflected on the brushes with death or disability that he faced throughout the series.
To take on any and all comers.
Mushy Nebuchadnezzar.
Before its January 12, 1966 premiere, ABC screened the pilot for a test audience using knobs to express their approval or disapproval. The audience was first shown control footage of a Mr. Magoo cartoon to ensure the equipment was functioning properly, and they responded positively, giving it a favorable rating. However, when the pilot episode of Batman was screened, it scored in the upper 40s, which was considered a disastrous number compared to most pilots of that era, which typically scored in the mid-60s. This low score raised concerns among the producers and network executives about the show's potential success. Despite the initial test audience's lukewarm reaction, the national audience was prepared for the series due to weeks of advertising that highlighted its unique humor. When Batman finally aired, viewers found it much funnier than the test audience had indicated. The show quickly became an immediate success, capturing the attention and imagination of the public, leading to its iconic status in television history.
Dangerous disease. I want to warn you against accepting any of it for the next few days. You're quite welcome.
The Batmobile stands as one of the most recognizable vehicles in television history, largely due to its unique design and the creative vision behind it. Originally, the Batmobile cost just $1, a price that seems astonishing given its later fame. This initial cost was for a concept car called the Lincoln Futura, which Ford had deemed unmarketable. However, they recognized the potential for publicity through the Batman television series and sold the Futura to customizer George Barris for that nominal fee. Once the project received the green light, Barris set to work transforming the Futura into the Batmobile we know today. He added distinctive fin accents and modified the cabin to create an open design, enhancing its futuristic appeal. The modifications cost around $30,000, a significant investment that paid off as the Batmobile became a cultural icon. Its sleek lines and bold features captured the imagination of viewers, solidifying its place in pop culture history. The Batmobile not only served as a vehicle for Batman and Robin but also became a symbol of justice and adventure, embodying the spirit of the show. The combination of its unique origins and Barris's creative enhancements made the Batmobile a legendary part of the Batman franchise, influencing countless adaptations and designs in the years that followed.
I'm sorry to be the one to break this unfortunate news to you, Commissioner.
During an interview with the Australian TV show Studio 10, Burt Ward shared some amusing behind-the-scenes stories from the production of Batman. One particularly memorable moment involved Julie Newmar, who famously portrayed Catwoman. At a question-and-answer panel on stage, she made a bold entrance by walking out in a dress and playfully announcing to the audience, "All right, you eager beavers, I just wanted to let you know that I'm not wearing anything underneath my dress." This cheeky revelation showcased her playful personality and willingness to entertain the fans. In addition to her antics on stage, Newmar was also involved in a film project titled Monsieur Lecoq, which starred Zero Mostel. Unfortunately, this film was never released. However, during the filming, a hidden cameraman captured some candid moments of Newmar in a bathtub, wearing nothing but her birthday suit. These photographs, taken by the renowned photographer Terry O'Neill, later appeared in a men's magazine, much to her surprise. At the time, she was unaware that these images were being taken. The pictures remain the only record of that unfinished film, adding an intriguing layer to Newmar's legacy as Catwoman and her experiences in the entertainment industry.
We were meant for a warring grave. Do something!
The 1966 television series Batman, featuring Adam West as the titular character and Burt Ward as Robin, has left an indelible mark on pop culture, captivating audiences both young and old. The show is often remembered fondly for its campy charm, vibrant aesthetics, and memorable catchphrases, which have become iconic in their own right. The opening theme, with its catchy tune, sets the stage for a series that blends action with humor, making it a delightful watch for children and nostalgic adults alike. One of the standout features of the series is its colorful and exaggerated portrayal of classic villains. Characters like the Joker, played by Cesar Romero, the Penguin, the Riddler, and Catwoman brought a unique flair to the show. Each villain was portrayed with a mix of menace and humor, contributing to the overall campy tone. The fight scenes, punctuated by comic book-style graphics such as POW and WMM, added a playful element that resonated with younger viewers, transforming what could have been standard action sequences into comedic spectacles. However, the series is not without its criticisms. While many viewers appreciate the campiness, others find it detracts from the darker, more serious themes often associated with the Batman franchise. As adults revisiting the show, some may view the action as overly simplistic or the humor as dated. The contrast between childhood excitement and adult perspective highlights the show's dual nature. It can be both a nostalgic treasure and a source of amusement for those seeking a more serious interpretation of the Batman mythos. The performances of West and Ward, while endearing, have also been a point of contention. Some argue that their portrayals were so closely tied to their roles that they struggled to break free from the typecasting that followed. Yet, the supporting cast, featuring accomplished actors like Eartha Kitt and Victor Buono, showcased a range of talent that elevated the series. Their performances, often infused with theatrical flair, added depth to the otherwise lighthearted narrative. Costuming played a significant role in the show's appeal, particularly the iconic outfits worn by the characters. The tight-fitting suits of Catwoman and Batgirl, complete with metallic utility belts, were emblematic of the fashion of the late 1960s. While some viewers appreciate the aesthetic choices as a reflection of the era, others critique them for their overt sexualization. This duality in perspective underscores the show's ability to evoke different reactions based on the viewer's age and cultural context. Despite its campy nature, Batman has earned a place in television history, receiving 3 Emmy nominations and ranking on lists of the greatest pop culture icons and children's TV shows. Its legacy continues to influence adaptations of the Batman character, reminding audiences of the joy and whimsy that can be found in superhero narratives. While some may find the series stale after a few viewings, it remains a beloved classic that can be enjoyed repeatedly, especially by younger audiences who are likely to be enchanted by its colorful characters and imaginative storytelling. In conclusion, the 1966 Batman series is a multifaceted gem that offers a blend of humor, action, and nostalgia. It invites viewers to embrace its campy charm, while also sparking discussions about the evolution of superhero storytelling. Whether cherished as a childhood favorite or revisited with a critical eye, the show undeniably holds a special place in the hearts of many.
I've even taken up a life of crime to pay your price.
As the final credits roll on our thrilling adventure with the dynamic duo, a new chapter awaits just beyond the Batcave. What became of the iconic cast who brought Gotham's heroes and villains to life? The vibrant world of Batman was not just about capes and gadgets. It was also about the talented individuals behind the masks. In this bonus segment, we will delve into the fascinating journeys of Adam West, Burt Ward, and the unforgettable rogues who made the series a cultural phenomenon. Discover how Adam West transitioned from the beloved Caped Crusader to a voice in animated series and a pop culture icon. Learn about Burt Ward's life after Robin, filled with unexpected twists and charitable endeavors. We will also explore the legacies of the show's memorable villains, revealing how their careers evolved after stepping out of the shadows. Join us as we uncover the stories that continued long after the bat signal faded, shining a light on the lives of those who made Batman a timeless classic.
Susie, stop! Give yourself up!
Your life is in danger, Susie. The Joker knows we're on to you.
Richard Bacallion portrayed CB in the 1966 TV series Batman, a character that added a layer of intrigue to the show's colorful rogues gallery. Bacallion's performance was marked by a blend of menace and charm, capturing the essence of a villain in a world filled with larger-than-life characters. His role, though brief, showcased his ability to embody complex emotions, making CB memorable among the series' many adversaries. After Batman, Bacallion's career continued in film and television, appearing in various roles that often highlighted his tough guy persona. He worked with notable directors and actors, but his career was not without challenges. Bacallion faced personal hardships, including struggles with addiction that affected his professional life. He was involved in a few scandals, including a publicized arrest that tarnished his reputation for a time. Despite these setbacks, Bacallion remained resilient, finding work in smaller productions and voice acting. His later years were marked by a quieter life, away from the spotlight. The last known information about him indicates he passed away in 2018, leaving behind a legacy of diverse roles and a complex personal story.
Connect me with Chief Linseed, please. It's an emergency. Chief Linseed?
Julie Newmar's portrayal of Catwoman in the 1966 television series Batman became iconic, blending seduction and cunning with a playful, yet dangerous charm. Her performance captivated audiences, making Catwoman a memorable character in the Batman universe. Newmar's physicality and distinctive voice brought depth to the role, allowing her to stand out among the show's colorful cast. After the series ended, Newmar faced various challenges in her career and personal life. She struggled to find roles that matched her Catwoman fame, often being typecast. Despite this, she continued to work in television and film, appearing in shows like The Monkees and movies such as The 10th Victim. Newmar also faced personal hardships, including a difficult divorce from actor John Goldwasser, which left her to raise her son alone. In the 1990s, she battled health issues, including a serious back injury that required surgery. In recent years, Newmar has remained active in the public eye, attending conventions and engaging with fans. As of the latest updates, she continues to inspire with her resilience and remains a beloved figure in pop culture.
City Museum of Natural History.
You certainly know the ins and outs of this library, Barbara. I didn't even know we had this.
Rudy Vallee portrayed Lord Marmaduke Efog in the 1966 TV series Batman, bringing a unique blend of charm and menace to the role. His character, a sophisticated villain with a penchant for elaborate schemes, stood out in a series filled with colorful adversaries. Vallee's performance was marked by a theatrical flair, reflecting his background in music and stage. This role was one of his last significant appearances on television, showcasing his ability to adapt to the changing landscape of entertainment. After Batman, Vallee faced personal and professional challenges. His career waned as the entertainment industry evolved, leading to fewer roles. He struggled with the pressures of fame and the changing tastes of audiences. Vallee's personal life was marred by scandals, including a highly publicized divorce from actress Eleanor Powell, which drew media scrutiny. He also battled health issues later in life, including a heart condition that required surgery. In his later years, Vallee remained active in the industry, making occasional appearances and participating in retrospectives of his work. He passed away in 1986, leaving behind a legacy as a pioneer in radio and film. His contributions to entertainment are remembered, though his life was not without its shadows. Last known information indicates that his influence continues to resonate, particularly in discussions about early Hollywood and the evolution of television.
Is she all right, Doctor?
An amazing woman, Mr. Wayne. It was a real...
Carolyn Jones portrayed Marcia, Queen of Diamonds, in the 1966 TV series Batman, bringing a unique blend of charm and menace to the character. Her portrayal was marked by a seductive allure, as Marcia sought to control Gotham City through her diamond-themed schemes. Jones's performance stood out, showcasing her ability to balance the character's villainy with a captivating presence. After Batman, Carolyn Jones continued to act, but her career faced challenges. She struggled with typecasting, often being seen as a femme fatale. In her personal life, Jones faced significant hardships. She battled health issues, including a long struggle with cancer, which ultimately led to her passing in 1983. Her marriage to actor Aaron Spelling ended in divorce, and she had a tumultuous relationship with her family. Despite these challenges, she remained a beloved figure in Hollywood. In her later years, she found solace in her work, leaving behind a legacy of strong female characters. The last known information about Carolyn Jones highlights her enduring impact on television and film, even as she faced personal demons.
Underdeveloped suburb. I'm sorry, sir. Robert and I had better attempt this one ourselves. The girl's life...
Estelle Winwood's portrayal of Aunt Hilda in the 1966 TV series Batman was a striking blend of charm and eccentricity. Her character, a quirky yet wise figure, added depth to the show's colorful cast. Winwood's performance was marked by a unique ability to balance humor with a hint of darkness, making Aunt Hilda memorable in a series filled with larger-than-life characters. Winwood's career spanned several decades, beginning in the 1920s on the stage in England before transitioning to film and television. She faced personal hardships, including the loss of her husband, actor and director John W. Winwood, which deeply affected her. Despite these challenges, she continued to work, often taking on roles that showcased her talent for portraying complex, often troubled characters. In her later years, Winwood became known for her reclusive nature, shying away from the public eye. She lived in a modest home in Los Angeles, where she was rarely seen. The last known information about her suggests she passed away in 1984, leaving behind a legacy of captivating performances and a life marked by both triumph and tragedy.
Unannounced intrusion, Batman.
We didn't want to attract undue attention.
Leslie Parrish portrayed Emma Strunk in the 1966 TV series Batman, a character that showcased her talent in a vibrant yet dark world. Emma Strunk was a femme fatale, embodying both allure and danger, which allowed Parrish to explore the complexities of a character caught between loyalty and betrayal. This role marked a significant moment in her career, highlighting her ability to captivate audiences with a blend of charm and menace. After Batman, Parrish's career continued with various roles in television and film, but she faced challenges that overshadowed her professional life. In the 1970s, she experienced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce. The pressures of Hollywood took a toll, leading to periods of struggle with mental health and financial instability. Despite these challenges, she remained resilient, taking on roles in lesser-known projects and occasionally stepping back into the spotlight. In later years, Parrish distanced herself from the entertainment industry, seeking a quieter life. The last known information about her suggests she has largely remained out of public view, focusing on personal well-being and reflection. Her legacy as Emma Strunk endures, a reminder of the complexities of fame and the shadows that often accompany it.
Together.
Up the river, you birds of a filthy feather.
You betrayed yourself at the penthouse. You used...
David Wayne's portrayal of the Mad Hatter in the 1966 TV series Batman was marked by a unique blend of charm and menace. His performance brought a whimsical yet sinister quality to the character, embodying the essence of a villain obsessed with mind control and fantasy. Wayne's ability to oscillate between playful and threatening made his Mad Hatter memorable, leaving a lasting impression on fans of the series. After Batman, Wayne's career continued with notable roles in film and television, including appearances in The Twilight Zone and The Wild Wild West. However, his personal life was fraught with challenges. He faced financial difficulties in the 1970s, leading to a decline in his acting opportunities. Wayne also struggled with health issues, including a battle with cancer that ultimately took a toll on his life. In his later years, Wayne became reclusive, distancing himself from the public eye. He passed away in 1995, leaving behind a legacy as a talented actor who brought complexity to his roles. His final years remain shrouded in mystery, with little known about his day-to-day life. Milton Berle's portrayal of Louis the Lilac in the 1966 TV series Batman was a striking blend of charm and menace. Louis, a flower-themed villain, showcased Berle's comedic timing and ability to embody eccentric characters. His performance was memorable, adding a unique flair to the show's colorful rogues gallery. Berle's character was not just a villain, he represented the darker side of humor, a theme that resonated throughout his career. After Batman, Berle faced personal and professional challenges. His career, once at the pinnacle of television, began to wane. He struggled with the changing landscape of entertainment as new comedians emerged. Berle's personal life was tumultuous, marked by multiple marriages and allegations of infidelity. He faced financial difficulties, leading to a decline in his public image. In the late 1980s, he was involved in a scandal regarding his alleged connections to organized crime, which further tarnished his reputation. In his later years, Berle found some redemption through nostalgia, appearing in various retrospectives and interviews. He remained a beloved figure in comedy until his death in 2022. His legacy is a complex tapestry of brilliance and controversy, reflecting the duality of his life and career.
You caught us, Batman, but your crime-fighting days are over.
Neil Hamilton portrayed Commissioner Gordon in the 1966 television series Batman, bringing a blend of authority and vulnerability to the role. His performance was marked by a sense of urgency and a deep commitment to justice, often serving as the moral compass in Gotham City. Hamilton's Gordon was a steadfast ally to Batman, embodying the struggle against crime while navigating the absurdity of the show's campy tone. After the series ended, Hamilton faced significant challenges. His career waned, and he struggled to find substantial roles in Hollywood. In the 1970s, he became embroiled in a scandal involving a bribery case linked to a Los Angeles city councilman, which tarnished his reputation. Despite these hardships, he continued to work in smaller productions and made guest appearances on various shows. In his personal life, Hamilton faced the loss of his wife, which deeply affected him. He later remarried but remained a figure of intrigue, often reflecting on his past in interviews. The last known information about him indicates that he passed away in 1986, leaving behind a legacy marked by both triumph and turmoil.
Commissioner, Gotham City Security Trust?
Yes, Mr. Tuttle.
I'm sorry to bother you, Commissioner, but...
Alan Napier's portrayal of Alfred Pennyworth in the 1966 television series Batman left a lasting impression on audiences. His performance brought depth to the character, transforming Alfred from a mere butler into a wise and loyal confidant to Bruce Wayne. Napier's sophisticated demeanor and dry wit provided a perfect counterbalance to the show's campy tone. His commitment to the role was evident, as he infused Alfred with a sense of dignity and gravitas, making him a beloved figure in the Batman lore. After the series ended, Napier faced personal challenges. He struggled with a typecasting that often followed actors in iconic roles. Despite this, he continued to work in film and television, appearing in various projects, including guest roles on popular shows. His life was marked by a series of personal hardships, including the loss of his first wife, which deeply affected him. He also faced health issues later in life, but he remained active in the industry until his passing in 1988. In his later years, Napier lived a quiet life, reflecting on his career and the impact of his work. He is remembered not just for his role as Alfred, but for his resilience in the face of life's challenges. His legacy endures through the characters he portrayed and the lives he touched.
Batman. Bob.
Cesar Romero's portrayal of the Joker in the 1966 TV series Batman is iconic, marked by his flamboyant style and sinister charm. Romero's Joker was a blend of humor and menace, captivating audiences with his manic laughter and theatrical antics. He famously refused to shave his mustache for the role, allowing it to show through the white face paint, adding an unusual touch to his character. This decision became a quirky hallmark of his performance, contributing to the Joker's unique visual identity. After the show ended, Romero faced challenges in his career. he struggled to break free from the shadow of the Joker, often typecast in similar roles. Despite this, he found success in various films and television shows, including appearances in The Wild Wild West and The Brady Bunch. His personal life was marked by a series of relationships, but he remained a private man, rarely discussing his romantic entanglements. Romero faced financial difficulties later in life, compounded by the changing landscape of Hollywood. In his later years, he continued to work in voice acting and made occasional appearances at conventions where fans celebrated his legacy. Cesar Romero passed away in 1994, leaving behind a complex legacy as both a beloved actor and a man who navigated the darker sides of fame. His portrayal of the Joker remains a significant part of pop culture history, a testament to his talent and the enigmatic nature of his life.
Waiting at the bank for disposal. Makes sense.
Hey, stay for him! Read about the band!
Edie Williams portrayed the character Ray in the 1966 TV series Batman, bringing a sultry and enigmatic presence to the show. Ray was a femme fatale, captivating audiences with her charm and cunning. Williams' performance stood out in a series filled with colorful characters, showcasing her ability to embody complex roles. After Batman, Williams continued her career in film and television, appearing in various projects throughout the 1970s and 1980s. However, her life was not without turmoil. She faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage to actor and director John Derek, which ended in a highly publicized divorce. Williams also dealt with the challenges of being typecast in roles that emphasized her looks over her talent. In the late 1980s, she faced financial difficulties, leading to a period of obscurity. Despite these struggles, she remained a figure of intrigue in Hollywood. The last known information about Edie Williams suggests she has largely retreated from the public eye, living a quieter life away from the spotlight.
I think his lordship is staying at the Gotham Towers.
Who is that?
Yvonne Craig's portrayal of Batgirl in the 1966 TV series Batman marked a significant moment in television history. As one of the first female superheroes on screen, she brought a blend of strength and femininity to the role, captivating audiences with her agility and charm. Her character was not just a sidekick. She was a capable crime fighter, challenging the norms of the time. However, after the show ended, Craig faced the harsh realities of typecasting. Despite her talent, she struggled to find substantial roles in Hollywood, often relegated to guest appearances and minor parts. In her personal life, Craig encountered various challenges. She battled with the pressures of fame and the expectations placed on her as a young actress. In the 1970s, she faced a tumultuous relationship with actor and director William R. McGowan, which ended in a highly publicized divorce. Later, she found solace in her passion for art and became a successful real estate agent. Craig also faced health issues, including a battle with breast cancer, which she fought bravely. As of her last known information, Yvonne Craig passed away in 2015, leaving behind a legacy as a pioneer for women in superhero roles.
Out of trouble or off the streets, right, Charlie? However, I will change clothes before I go out again. Come on, keep...
Stafford Rep is best known for his role as Chief O'Hara in the 1966 television series Batman. His portrayal of the bumbling, yet earnest police chief added a layer of humor to the show, often serving as a foil to the more competent Batman and Robin. Rep's performance was marked by a distinctive voice and a physical presence that made Chief O'Hara a memorable character in the series. However, after the show ended, Rep faced significant challenges in his personal and professional life. In the years following Batman, Rep struggled to find roles that matched his earlier success. He appeared in various television shows and films, but none achieved the same level of recognition. His career was further complicated by personal hardships, including financial difficulties and health issues. Rep battled obesity, which affected his mobility and limited his acting opportunities. In the late 1970s, he faced a scandal when he was arrested for a DUI, which tarnished his public image. Despite these challenges, he continued to work in theater and voice acting, showcasing his talent in different mediums. Rep's later years were marked by a quiet life away from the spotlight, and he passed away in 1974. His legacy remains tied to the iconic role of Chief O'Hara, a character that continues to resonate with fans of the series. The last known information about him reflects a life filled with both triumph and struggle, leaving a complex legacy behind. Diane McBain portrayed Lisa in the 1966 TV series Batman, a character that showcased her charm and allure amidst the campy backdrop of Gotham City. Lisa was a femme fatale, embodying both danger and seduction, which allowed McBain to display her acting range. This role marked a significant moment in her career, as it introduced her to a wider audience and solidified her status as a notable actress of the era. After Batman, McBain's career saw ups and downs. She appeared in various television shows and films, but her star began to fade in the 1970s. Behind the scenes, her life was marked by personal struggles. McBain faced a tumultuous marriage to actor John McBain, which ended in divorce. She also battled substance abuse, which affected her career and personal life. In the 1980s, she experienced a tragic car accident that left her with severe injuries, further complicating her life. In her later years, McBain found solace in writing and reflecting on her past. She shared her experiences in interviews, revealing the darker sides of fame and the challenges she faced. As of the last known information, Diane McBain has remained out of the public eye, living a quieter life away from the spotlight. Her story serves as a reminder of the complexities behind the glamour of Hollywood.
Well, Jill, how many Batmans have you hired for this afternoon?
Anne Baxter's portrayal of Olga in the 1966 TV series Batman was a striking blend of charm and menace. As a villainess, she captivated audiences with her sultry demeanor and cunning intelligence, embodying the essence of a classic femme fatale. Her character was memorable for her complex motivations and the dark allure she brought to the screen, making her a standout among the show's colorful rogues. Baxter's career began in the 1940s, earning her an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress for her role in The Razor's Edge. However, her life was not without turmoil. She faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage to actor John Sutton, which ended in divorce. Baxter also dealt with the pressures of Hollywood, leading to struggles with depression and a battle against alcoholism. Despite these challenges, she continued to work in film and television, appearing in various projects throughout the 1970s and 1980s. In her later years, Baxter remained a figure of intrigue, often reflecting on her past in interviews. She passed away in 1985, leaving behind a legacy marked by both her artistic achievements and the shadows of her personal struggles. The last known information about her life reveals a woman who, despite her successes, faced the darker sides of fame and fortune.
The whole city's aroused over Kid Gulliver's condition, plus the strange disappearance.
Frank Gorshin's portrayal of the Riddler in the 1966 TV series Batman became iconic, marked by his manic energy and sharp wit. Gorshin's performance was a blend of humor and menace, capturing the character's obsession with riddles and puzzles. His ability to oscillate between charm and danger made the Riddler a memorable villain, standing out in a series filled with colorful characters. Gorshin's physicality and expressive face brought depth to the role, making it a defining moment in his career. After Batman, Gorshin faced personal and professional challenges. He struggled with typecasting, often being seen only as the Riddler. His career included various roles in film and television, but he battled financial difficulties and health issues. Gorshin was open about his struggles with mental health, which added a layer of complexity to his public persona. In the late 1990s, he was diagnosed with lung cancer, which he fought bravely. Gorshin passed away in 2005, leaving behind a legacy that continues to influence portrayals of comic book villains. His life was a tapestry of triumphs and tribulations, reflecting the darker sides of fame.
I'll get out my laser beam cutting torch.
Don't, Robin! No, no! It would superheat the steam and boil us in a split second.
Glynis Johns portrayed Lady Penelope Peasoop in the 1966 TV series Batman, bringing a unique blend of charm and cunning to the character. Her performance was marked by a playful yet sinister demeanor, embodying the essence of a villainess who was both captivating and dangerous. This role added to her reputation as a versatile actress, showcasing her ability to navigate complex characters with ease. Johns had a rich career in film and theater, known for her roles in classics like Mary Poppins and The Court Jester. However, her life was not without challenges. She faced personal hardships, including the tragic loss of her son, which deeply affected her. Scandals also surrounded her, particularly her tumultuous relationships with high-profile figures in the entertainment industry, which often drew media scrutiny. In her later years, Johns remained a respected figure in the arts, continuing to act in various productions. The last known information about her indicates that she lived a quiet life, reflecting on her storied career and the complexities of her past.
71Q6.
71Q6.
Burt Ward became a cultural icon as Robin in the 1966 TV series Batman. His portrayal of the Boy Wonder was marked by a blend of youthful enthusiasm and unwavering loyalty to Batman. Ward's bright costume and energetic performance captured the hearts of viewers, but the role also trapped him in a typecast that would haunt his career. After the show ended, Ward struggled to find substantial roles, often relegated to guest appearances and voice work. His personal life was fraught with challenges. Ward faced financial difficulties, leading him to take on various odd jobs, including a stint as a dog trainer. He also battled the pressures of fame, which took a toll on his mental health. In the 1970s, he was involved in a scandal regarding his personal life, which added to the public scrutiny. Despite these hardships, Ward remained resilient, eventually finding peace in his later years through philanthropy and animal rescue efforts. As of the latest updates, Burt Ward continues to engage with fans at conventions and remains active in charitable work, particularly focused on animal welfare. His journey reflects both the struggles and triumphs of a life shaped by a single, iconic role.
We're here in search of criminal activity.
That's priceless.
Terry Moore's portrayal of Venus in the 1966 TV series Batman was a striking blend of charm and danger. Her character, a seductive and cunning villainess, captivated audiences with a mix of allure and menace. Moore's performance stood out in a series filled with colorful characters, showcasing her ability to embody the complexities of a femme fatale. After Batman, Moore's career saw a decline, though she remained active in the industry. She faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage to actor and director John McGiver, which ended in divorce. In the 1970s, she was involved in a scandal when she was accused of being part of a high-profile drug ring, though she maintained her innocence. Throughout her life, Moore battled with the pressures of fame and the expectations placed upon her. She struggled with depression and the impact of her early success on her personal relationships. In her later years, she became reclusive, distancing herself from Hollywood. The last known information about her suggests she lived quietly, reflecting on her past and the choices that shaped her life. Don Red Barry portrayed the villain Tarantula in the 1966 TV series Batman, bringing a unique blend of charm and menace to the role. His character was a master of disguise and deception, embodying the darker elements of the show's colorful universe. Barry's performance stood out, showcasing his ability to balance the campy tone of the series with a sinister edge. Born in 1910, Barry had a long career in Hollywood, starting as a stuntman and transitioning to leading roles in B-movies. He faced significant challenges, including a decline in his film career during the 1950s, which led him to take on various roles in television. Despite his success, Barry's life was marked by personal hardships. He struggled with alcoholism, which affected his relationships and career. In the 1970s, he faced legal troubles, including a conviction for drug possession, which further tarnished his reputation. In his later years, Barry found some stability, working in community theater and mentoring young actors. He passed away in 1980, leaving behind a complex legacy of talent intertwined with personal demons. The last known information about him highlights a man who, despite his struggles, continued to pursue his passion for acting until the end.
I'd say there certainly is.
Hello? This is Mr. P.N. Gwynn.
Eartha Kitt's portrayal of Catwoman in the 1966 television series Batman was both captivating and complex. Her sultry voice and fierce demeanor brought a unique depth to the character, making her one of the most memorable villains in the series. Kitt's Catwoman was not just a thief. She was a woman of power and seduction, often challenging Batman's moral code. This role marked a significant moment in her career, showcasing her ability to blend charm with danger. However, Kitt's life was marked by personal struggles and controversies. In the 1960s, she faced backlash for her outspoken views on the Vietnam War, which led to her being blacklisted in Hollywood. This period of isolation forced her to reinvent herself, leading her to perform in Europe and explore her musical talents. Kitt also faced challenges in her personal life, including a tumultuous marriage to actor John William McDonald, which ended in divorce. Despite these hardships, Kitt continued to work in theater, film, and music, earning acclaim for her performances. In her later years, she became a voice for social justice advocating for civil rights and women's issues. Eartha Kitt passed away in 2008, but her legacy endures through her groundbreaking roles and her fearless spirit. The last known information about her life reflects a woman who faced adversity with resilience, leaving an indelible mark on the entertainment industry.
Latin for eagle.
Yes. And what Latin eagle now lives, resides...
Adam West's portrayal of Batman in the 1966 television series defined the character for a generation. His performance combined a campy charm with a serious undertone, creating a unique interpretation that balanced heroism and humor. West's Batman was a symbol of justice, yet he faced the challenge of being typecast, struggling to escape the shadow of the iconic role. After the show ended, West encountered difficulties in finding substantial acting roles. He faced personal hardships, including financial struggles and a divorce from his first wife, which added to the weight of his public persona. In the 1970s, West's career took a turn as he embraced voice acting, notably in animated series and video games, where he found renewed success. Despite the challenges, he maintained a sense of humor about his Batman legacy, often attending conventions and engaging with fans. In his later years, West faced health issues, including a battle with leukemia, which he publicly acknowledged. He passed away in June 2017, leaving behind a complex legacy as both a beloved hero and a man who navigated the darker sides of fame. His last known appearances included voice work in animated projects, ensuring that his influence on the character of Batman endures.
Rendezvous with the Maestro Chandel. In his dressing room, sir, atop the Gotham...
Jock Mahoney portrayed the character Leo in the 1966 TV series Batman, bringing a unique blend of charm and menace to the role. His performance as a villain showcased his ability to balance humor with a darker edge, making Leo a memorable part of the show's colorful rogues gallery. Mahoney's background as a stuntman and actor lent authenticity to his portrayal, allowing him to execute physical scenes with ease. After Batman, Mahoney's career saw a decline, and he struggled to find roles that matched his earlier success. He faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage to actress and model who later accused him of abuse. This scandal tarnished his public image and affected his career opportunities. Mahoney also battled health issues, including a serious car accident that left him with lasting injuries. In his later years, Mahoney found solace in his passion for horses and became involved in equestrian activities. He lived a quieter life away from the spotlight. The last known information about him indicates he passed away in 1989, leaving behind a legacy marked by both triumph and turmoil.
And Venus is a dead dolly. I think...
Burgess Meredith's portrayal of the Penguin in the 1966 TV series Batman is a defining role that showcased his unique ability to blend humor with menace. His performance brought a theatrical flair to the character, making the Penguin both charming and sinister. Meredith's distinctive voice and physicality added depth to the role, allowing him to stand out among the show's colorful rogues. Beyond Batman, Meredith had a rich career in film and theater, known for his roles in classics like Rocky and The Twilight Zone. However, his life was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage to actress Margaret Perry, which ended in divorce. He also battled health issues, including a serious bout with cancer in the 1990s, which he overcame. Meredith's later years were marked by a quieter life, but he remained active in the industry until his passing in 1997. His legacy endures through his memorable performances and the impact he had on the portrayal of villains in popular culture.
Search to prove that. Lulu Schultz. I am Senora Lolo Lasagna. Horse feathers, Lulu.
Vincent Price's portrayal of Egghead in the 1966 TV series Batman was a striking blend of intellect and villainy. With his distinctive voice and theatrical flair, Price brought a unique charm to the character, who was known for his obsession with eggs and his clever, pun-filled schemes. Egghead was a memorable addition to the show's colorful rogues gallery, showcasing Price's ability to balance humor with a sinister edge. This role further solidified Price's status as a master of horror and camp. Beyond Batman, Price's career spanned decades, marked by iconic roles in films like House of Wax and The Fly. However, his life was not without challenges. Price faced personal hardships, including the tragic death of his first wife, who succumbed to cancer. He also dealt with financial difficulties in the 1970s, leading to a decline in his film roles. Despite these struggles, Price remained a beloved figure, known for his passion for art and cooking. In his later years, Price became a prominent advocate for the arts, even hosting a cooking show. He continued to engage with fans until his death in 1993 from lung cancer. His legacy endures, with ongoing interest in his work and life, reflecting the complex man behind the iconic roles. Cliff Robertson portrayed the character Shame in the 1966 TV series Batman, bringing a unique blend of charm and menace to the role. Shame, a cowboy-themed villain, was known for his distinctive attire and his penchant for robbing banks while leaving behind a trail of Western-themed chaos. Robertson's performance stood out, showcasing his ability to balance humor with a darker edge, making Shame a memorable part of the show's colorful rogues gallery. After Batman, Robertson's career continued with notable films like Charlie, which earned him an Academy Award for Best Actor. However, his life was not without turmoil. In the late 1970s, he faced a scandal involving a financial dispute with a former business partner, which led to a public fallout. Additionally, Robertson struggled with personal hardships, including the loss of his first wife, which deeply affected him. He later remarried but faced challenges in maintaining relationships, often citing the pressures of fame. In his later years, Robertson remained active in the industry, appearing in various films and television shows. He was also known for his philanthropic efforts, particularly in education and the arts. His last known public appearance was in 2008, and he passed away in 2011 at the age of 88. His legacy endures through his diverse body of work and the impact he made on both film and television.
Pounce! Yes, I can understand for someone of your dubious character that might prove an...
Madge Blake portrayed Mistress Cooper, the mother of Dick Grayson, in the 1966 TV series Batman. Her character was a loving yet somewhat oblivious figure, often unaware of the dangers surrounding her son. Blake's performance brought warmth to the show, contrasting with the darker elements of Gotham City. After Batman, her career continued with roles in various television series, but she struggled to find significant parts. Blake faced personal hardships, including the loss of her husband, which deeply affected her. She battled health issues later in life, including a serious illness that led to her passing in 1969. Despite her struggles, she remained a beloved figure in Hollywood, known for her kindness and dedication to her craft. In her later years, she became involved in community theater, finding solace in performing. The last known information about her life reveals a woman who, despite the shadows of loss and illness, continued to inspire those around her with her passion for acting. Victor Buono's portrayal of King Tut in the 1966 TV series Batman became an iconic role, marked by his flamboyant performance and distinctive voice. Buono infused the character with a blend of humor and menace, making King Tut a memorable villain in the series. His theatrical background allowed him to bring a unique depth to the role, captivating audiences with his larger-than-life presence. After Batman, Buono's career continued in television and film, but he faced challenges. He struggled with typecasting, often being seen only as a villain due to his King Tut role. His personal life was marked by hardships, including battles with obesity and health issues. Buono faced scandals, including a highly publicized incident in 1971 when he was arrested for possession of marijuana, which cast a shadow over his career. Despite these challenges, he remained active in the entertainment industry until his death in 1982. His last known work was in the film The Happy Hooker Goes to Washington. Buono's legacy endures, remembered for his unique contributions to television and his complex life. As we wrap up our look at the iconic 1966 TV series Batman, it's hard not to feel a wave of nostalgia. This show not only brought the dynamic duo of Adam West and Burt Ward to life, but also transformed the landscape of superhero television. The campy humor, colorful villains, and memorable catchphrases became a staple of many childhoods. Adam West's portrayal of Batman was both charming and humorous, while Burt Ward's Robin added a youthful energy that captivated audiences. The series faced challenges, including fluctuating ratings and the struggle to balance its lighthearted tone with the darker themes of the comic books. Yet, it left an indelible mark on pop culture, influencing countless adaptations and revivals. Did you watch Batman during your childhood? What memories do you have connected to this beloved series? We invite you to share your stories in the comments below. Your experiences help keep the spirit of this classic show alive.
Shipyard. Railroad yard.
Railroad yard.